Hey there fellow fashionistas, this is Nikita and welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing an unboxing video and review of the Fabulous Fit dress form. So if you've been in the market looking for a DIY dress form or a customizable dress form, or you just have time to kill, come hang out with me and then we'll check this out. So I actually bought this dress form in early December, but I figured I would wait to open it until I made an unboxing video because some of you in cyberspace may benefit from this unboxing video. By the way, just a disclaimer, this is not a sponsored post. I had to work my butt off to buy this dress form, just like you independent ladies and gents. So yeah, think about that. Okay, so it's been years since I've looked for a customized or customizable dress form, but there's companies out there that are now defunct, and if you are like me, you probably search on the internet for some DIY, relatively cheap custom dress forms. So if you're like me, you're probably familiar with the duct tape dress form, where you basically put on a fitted shirt and get duct tape wrapped around your body to make a shell of your upper torso, and also get introduced to bondage. But that's just me. Anyway, the problem with that is, even though you could make a cover and put batting inside the shell, because it is made out of batting, which is the same thing that's used in stuffed toys, the shape will not really hold itself for a long period of time. So you're going to find yourself having to redo that if you like that sort of thing. Hey! And then the second thing that I saw is that you could also make a cast of your measurements of your torso, but this one for sure you will need the assistance of a friend, or better yet, a frenemy, because who would enjoy putting plaster on their friend's body knowingly that they will be immobile and unable to go to the bathroom for a couple of hours? Seriously, think about that. Well, maybe your name is Cynthia and you have an affinity for these things, or maybe that's your ideal Saturday afternoon. No judgment, whatever floats your boat, that's just not me. And maybe you're like me, that's not you either, right? So I know you just want to stop rambling. Let's just open this box up. I usually just grab whatever sharp object is lying around to open boxes, such as my keys. But this time, because I want to impress you guys, I will go use my box cutter. And like magic, here is my handy dandy box cutter, ready to cut. Okay, so I finally unboxed the contents. I felt like I went dumpster diving. This box is deep. And I took the packing list just to make sure I have everything, because you know, things can always go amiss. So I noticed that on the box there is a picture of a dress form. I think this is just a standard that they put on there. It's really the instructions on how to put the base and foot pedal together, because this is not the model that I got. As you will see when you go down there, you'll see that. It says that I'm supposed to have my female size 2. This is my size 2 dress form. Okay, I got the size 2 dress form. It's the smallest one. It's because I was not blessed with my grandmother's curvaceous figure. Yes, in case. I mean, it would have been her birthday last Wednesday if she were still alive. I say this because she was a great seamstress, and she had over 60 years of experience, and so whenever I sew, I think of my grandma. I'm trying to keep the legacy alive, you know. But yes, I was not blessed with her curves. So I got the size 2 is the smallest one, and this is that, so we got that one. The neck block cast iron finish, okay. Model maker base. I'm assuming the base is going to be here, which I will be unboxing. It also comes with, come down here now, with 2 bendable arms. Or not. Let's see, we gotta figure out how we're gonna attach this to this and a little bit. It seems like you may have to tie it or something. I thought it was bendable, but we'll see. This is the metal rod. Okay, that's cream. And this is the fitting system. See, Fabulous Fit's claim to fame is that they could customize the dress form to any size and shape, even your posture. When I used to take martial arts for a very, very brief period of time, and also adult ballet, my posture was really good. But now it's kind of back to the hunchback of Notre Dame because I work from home and sit all day. Okay, so let's open this. This is the cover. And I'll show you how to use that in a little bit. And this is the fitting system. See, it's made out of all these pads. So that you increase the size. Namely in the bust section, the waist, and the hip section, as well as the shoulders, so that it's true to your form. But we'll go into details once everything's open. I'm assuming this is the base. This is the, I would say that this must be the base because there's nothing else left in the box. So here is my handy dandy box cutter once again. Just open this up. See what's here. Safety first. Leg. Okay, there's a spring. These are exactly the same contents that are in this box, by the way, which we shall follow how to put together. It's a little bit heavy. I would say this is like, I don't know, 6-7 pounds. It's actually very heavy. Let's just open it up. Get the base. Isn't there a song about like a bass line or something? I don't remember who. All that bass, yeah, all that bass. This is cast iron, so it's pretty heavy. This is the other contents. We got this. This is the pedal, spring, together, and the metal. Okay, so now I finally got this bad boy out of its little bubble wrap. I'm going to show you how to put the metal base and pedal together. And I'd like to thank my husband for helping me figure it out. Because I didn't know how to put the pedal in, but he showed me just right now. So it says to put a spring into this base. But before I do that, actually, let's backtrack. It says number 1 is set the pedal right here in this 2 metal placements. Here, it's probably better if I show you like this. So I was trying to figure it out myself. Alright, let's see what I did there. Let's just fit, you know what, let's make it a little bit in the way, maybe. There you go. Just fidget it a little bit and you'll be fine. Practice makes perfect. So there you go. It's in place. Now, insert this bar, the rod, and to the spring. And I don't really think there's any holes down here, so it doesn't, no, actually it does. There's a hole down here, so I think it goes that way. And there goes my helper, Yuki. Okay, so, and she's out. Okay, so it says insert the pole into the hole. Wow, it rhymes. And then bring it to the upright position. Tighten the screw on the base. So I'll just tighten the screw here. It doesn't really take much. Okay, so I tighten the screw on the base. Slide the form on the pole. Adjust the height as needed. Alright, so this is pretty tight now. Let's see. And now we're gonna put the form in here. Alright, so we got the base and the pedal successfully working. Now we're just gonna put form and slide it on top of the base. And it seems that this is where you would be inserting this pole. So it actually comes with a manual. Okay. And it does show you step by step on how you do it. So apparently you're going to put the arms last. Now there's really not much tweaking I need to do because this is the smallest. I measured my bust and it's pretty close to this size. And and so the waist, I'm sorry, actually the hip area, it's really the waist that's a bit smaller. This is 2 inches smaller than my actual waist, so I'm gonna have to put, I believe, some stomach pads. I don't really need anything or fillers besides that, but the stomach pad is what I would do. So apparently you're gonna have to identify the pads, put them on the areas that you need to enlarge, and then put the cover. So I'll see you in like 5 minutes. Alright, so breakthrough. My husband and I were able to figure out how to actually adjust the height. So the wing nut that's in here, you just have to unscrew it all the way, and then the pole inside will slide into the dress form, and that's how you adjust the height. Then you just tighten it when you find the right height for you. Now I just want to show you the pads. Ta-da! This is the shoulder pads. So if you have like sloping shoulders, I believe this is how you put them on. That's where that would go. Next, bust pads. Bust pads would probably go over here if you need an increase in size. I believe that's how you would put them. I'm just showing you all these pads that come in the system, and there's the side back pads. Side back, I believe you would possibly around this area, maybe more like this, perhaps. And we also have the stomach pad we put on here. I may have to increase the circumference of the waist. And then this is, I believe for the upper hip. So just turn the dress form around. Here. So if you are packing a bigger bootay, you could adjust that to something of this sort. And then we also have the thigh pads. Somewhere around here is where you would put that. And then the back hip pads. I think it would be somewhere around here. something like that. So if you need more. And then it also comes with 4 filler pads. Alright, so now that we've identified the pads and figured out which ones I would actually need, we need to slip on this nice little outfit for our dress form. This is the cover it comes with. And then from here, then you would be able to put in, I guess, slip on the pads, and this will hold it in place. So this is the front. It's made out of a really stretchy fabric. And it has a zipper, so that's really convenient. Now for this dress form, I'm going to have to lift this off the pole because it has a crotch area. As you can see, it has legs. So I'm going to have to put this in. Maybe a little. Now the Fabulous Fit dress forms actually come in 2 series. They have the Studio series, which is what I got. This is one of them. And then also the Pro series. Now each one is split up into subcategories as well. Now the Studio series I would recommend for home sewists, aspiring fashion designers on a budget, that kind of clientele. There's 3 dress forms that they have for the Studio series. I'm going to show you as well later. I'm going to put all this information on the link, the description box, and put the link below. And the subcategories are this is the half leg, and then there's also the regular form, which was on the box, and then they also have men's, so which is really cool. Now the only difference between the regular form and the half leg is the defined crotch area. Like I said, I've been saying crotch a lot today. I think I've maxed out my usage of that word. But it's important if you're going to be using this to make pants or shorts where it's really critical. Now the regular form doesn't have a defined area. It's just like a flat area. And I think that would be perfect for making long gowns and dresses where it's not really important to pinpoint where the crotch area is. For me, it's helpful because it just lets me know, as far as design-wise, where things are in relation to the body. But it's really a personal choice. Now, those dress forms, I think I'm putting it the wrong way. Here we go. The dress forms, this one in particular, and every other dress form in that series cost about $487. That's what it's being retailed. But I got this on sale for $387. But that's without shipping, so I just have to account for that. So now that I've gotten this little nice outfit on my dress form, it kind of looks like those dress forms, not dress forms, it looks like those old bathing suits from the 1920s, like made out of wool. You're that smart, Alec, huh? Made out of wool, which is brown in style. Okay, so I just need the stomach pad because, like I said, the waistline in this one's a little smaller. So this is the pad for the stomach. Continuing with the dress forms that they sell, they also have the Pro Series, like I mentioned. Now the Pro Series is actually divided into 4 subcategories. They have the Pro Misses, they have the full body, and then also they have the plus size and the men's jacket. If you want more information on that, you could also go to the website. I compared what would be the difference between this dress form and the Misses one. It's also a half form, but without the crotch. And the size the size range was a little bit, I guess, bigger than the one that was available for the studio. The sizes come in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 14 for this series. The Mrs. one actually has a size 12. That was the only difference that I saw. And also, the Mrs. ones in the Pro series also has a basket metal wire down here, which you see this doesn't have, which is good for stability, especially if you want to manipulate and swivel this when you're designing. So I think those are like the main differences. They also have the full body, so it has the whole leg. And they also have the men's jacket, which comes in size, I believe, if I read that right, 40 and 44. Now those retail for $887, so it's a bit of an investment if you really want it. And then the full body's like $2,887, I believe. I could check on those prices later. So that's how you do that. So I put that in there, and I'm gonna go measure it to see. I've already taken my measurements beforehand, before I even bought this. Like I said, this one was measuring 23, I believe that. And I put this one on, let's see how this one is measuring. Just right. Just right. So, I was able to, yeah. So this one is fitting, it's measuring pretty well. It looks a little bit unnatural right now though. I might need to move it a tad bit. To help you out with your measurements, once you get this, if you need more padding, they also have this worksheet that you could put your measurements on. Make sure you take accurate measurements, vertical measurements, and horizontal measurements. Now the only thing I have is I'm probably going to put, I don't know, it looks kind of unnatural, but you know, it kind of looks like me after eating all the sweets during the holidays. So hey, maybe, you know, just maybe that's really how my body's supposed to be looks. And once you put that on your dress form, now it's time to attach the sleeves. So I think there you go. I have yet to determine how my experience is going to be when I design and how close of a fit it's going to be to my body, but I'm really looking forward to it. In fact, I'm going to go get a skirt that I made for a con that I just went to last year. It was my first con, and see how it fits. So that should give me a good idea of what I'm going to be working with. Now this is non-collapsible, which is a bummer, but you want to keep the form this way so that it's true to the size at all times. But my other dress forms are collapsible, so it's easier to put shirts and stuff like that, you know, because your shoulders go caved in like this naturally, and these don't, so just be cognizant of that. I'll be right back and get my skirt, and I will see you for the final showdown. Alright, so I got the skirt that I made for the con that I just mentioned last year, first con in Portland, and this should give me a good idea of how this is going to fit. Like I said, unfortunately this is not collapsible, so we're just going to have to do this. Arms might fall off. But you know what? I'm just going to have to pull the arms right now. Alright, so that was my review. I hope you enjoyed it and you found it helpful in some way. You tried making a DIY dress form, let me know what you tried. If you think this is a good buy, if it's not a good buy, let me know as well. I really want to hear your comments, in this fashion community we have here on YouTube. And connect with me. I'll put the links down below on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And subscribe to this channel. Don't forget and like this video, and most importantly share. And be you, stay fabulous, and see ya. Alright, so I've identified the pads, and with my helpers back there, maybe you can't see them. I just hope they didn't puke on them.